longer to eat. It was a bigger slice than I expected. So, here we are at Pendragon, Britannian capital. Sizel's talking to Cornelia, and even though Euphemia has brought peace to Area 11 in a single master-strokeful, brilliant, genius move, Cornelia is personally opposed. Schneisel points out that she's signed Dalton to her sister's defence, and Cornelia says, what's done is done, and now that Euphy's made her intentions public, the best thing she can do as Viceroy is not to undermine it, but to try to get everybody else on board. Having a knight stand in her defence should help, and Schneisel says, how do you feel about Euphemia's next proposal? Because Schneisel remembers that humanity is threatened, and he thinks that Euphemia might be able to unite the whole world. And Cornelia doesn't say anything and then hangs up. She's like, I'm out, bye. Schneissel's glad that Cornelia is hesitating though, because it means that he can leave Area 11 out of his experiment. Speaking of experiments, he's got Bartley to have a subject transferred to the Rosenberg facility along with the prototype. There's still the matter of Kaminojima, but we can save dealing with the thought elevator there until after Area 11 settles down. And he's terribly glad that there's one less thing imperiling the world, what with the threat of the Imperium and all that jazz. Meanwhile, Ogi and Tits, because that's what he's named there, remember, Ogi and Chigusa are on board with the region. Japanese and Britannians able to live together in harmony and equality. With that, they could finally be together. This man and the amnesiac woman that he keeps in his house. The rebellion is impressed with Schneisel, because Euphemia's got all the cards. Here's Rakshasa again, she's good. Rakshata, actually. Rakshata. She's more trustworthy than a mysterious masked man, and with her plan, no one gets murdered, right? The Kyoto Corporation that secretly runs the resistance is already switched to her, and it's not hard to see why. If you want to rebuild Japan, the Special Administrative Region is a safe space to do it. Not just safe from Britannia, but with the Imperium, invaders, and everybody else on the loose, citizens are keen to take an option that makes sure they got somewhere stable to live. Weird. So that means, just as the Gundams promised last chapter, they're leaving the Black Knights. Like they say, we weren't really actually Black Knights to begin with. Now the Area 11 resistance is completely toothless, nothing to gain by sticking with them. Callan can't believe that they'd drop them like that. And the Ogi's like, well, why don't you just back her up? Yeah, like, why don't you just back Euphemia up? Roger says that words like freedom and equality are very attractive, but that's all the more reason to be skeptical of the person saying them. He says there are exceptions, like when you can trust a person saying them to follow through, and by Roger's judgment, Euphemia deserves their trust. Tamaki is like, what the hell, dude? What the heck? Whose side are you on? He says, I always endeavour to remain on the side of nothing but the truth. Yeah, I don't mean Battleship Yamato as a bad joke. Anyone say that, it will take off very... Kura Yamato has never been angry about anything in his life because he's awful. Not that being angry at things is good, but he doesn't exist. But it's not like the Black Knights could back out from this anyway. If they participate, it would mean peace for Japan. If they oppose it, then they're opposing freedom and equality. So, you know, you're done, boys. So then Ogi there at the one is, then we should join, right? Whoa, Ogi, what would you want to go in so badly for? And then Kokona, I bet it's a woman. Can't blame him. That Euphemia's kinda a cutie. All I want is peace. But do you know she's telling the truth? I don't know she's lying. Oh yeah, he was mad that one time when Athon killed toilet paper. And then he did become Magic Space Jesus above all things. But Duo says, but let's listen to the important voice on this one. And Zero just says, we will march to Mount Fuji. And so, at a stadium full of people. Everyone is awaiting Zero's answer. There's Zero! There's Zero! He's arrived! And there he is. And Suzuku's like, oh, is it Zero? What is? Oh, wow. And Euphemia Libertania, Zero requests a private audience, alone. And Suzuku's like, Lady Euphemia, you shouldn't go in because this man's literally a terrorist who murders people. And Euphemia's like, it's okay, just believe in me, just trust me. And Zero tells Suzuku that he's part of the reason all these Japanese are gathered here. His presence as a Japanese representative to Britannia gives it credit in their eyes. So, he and Euphemia are gonna go up into her chambers. So, Euphemia tells Lelouch that she's got all the cameras shut off so he can take off his mask. And then, reluctantly, he does. And then he shows her a ceramic and bamboo gun he bought with him. He's like, check this out. Here's a gun that I snuck by through the metal detectors. I could have just fucking murdered you right now. Your security's terrible. But she says, you're not going to shoot me, right? And he's like, no, I would never shoot you. You're going to shoot me. But he says, if you were to shoot Zero here at this event being broadcast across the world, then everybody would stop supporting you and I'd become a martyr in a single move. And if I then made a miraculous recovery, I would become a messiah. And he says, reason doesn't move people, but miracles do. And then his eye goes. And Euphemia rushes to him. And he's like, stop! He's like, I don't need pity from Euphemia Britannia. And she's like, but I've renounced my name and inheritance to the throne. He's like, do you mean to say that you did that for me? And she says, you're always so self-centered. No, I did it for Nunnally. She spoke with Nunnally while Zero was abroad, and Nunnally said that as long as she can be with Lelouch, that's all she needs. After talking to Marina and Relina, who were both trying to figure out how they could find their own peace, that's what settled it for her. And she says, Lelouch, understand that I've not given up a single thing that is truly, truly dear to me. And so with that, Lelouch has to admit defeat. Despite Euphemia never having been as smart or as skilled as him, she's still possibly the greatest threat he's ever had to face. And she won.
Baka. Baka. Die, Baka. I'm a huge fucking idiot.
But now, okay. But really, do you have any faith in me at all? You thought you could ever convince me to shoot you? Oh, no, not at all, but no one can disobey my orders, you see. Shoot me, fire Suzuku, I can tell you to do anything. Stop joking. It's true. In fact, even if I told you to kill all of the Japanese, it wouldn't matter what you wanted. Alright! No, I can't. No, I can't kill them. I won't. What just happened? Did the Gaius trigger? I have to kill the Japanese. And then I can't control my Gaius, just like Mao. Forget that order, Yuffie. I have to kill the Japanese. Dang it! Wait, Yuffie. And now here is Yuffie. She goes out onto the stage. She says, excuse me, anyone who considers themselves Japanese? Could I trouble you to die? And I would appreciate it if you would kill yourselves, but I suppose that's unreasonable. Soldiers, kill them all. Every single one. And now she just shoots. Yeah, stop, Yuffie! I order you in the name of Euphemia Britannia. Kill every person who calls themselves Japanese. Don't leave a single one alive. Yes, Your Highness. Yes, Your Highness. And then they just gun down everybody. And in the show, she's then like she shoots them, and then she takes like an assault rifle off somebody, and she just jumps down into the ground and just starts spinning around, murdering everybody. Euphemia! But yeah, nice work, Lelouch. You actually your power got out of control at literally the worst time. And this is a bloodstained Yuffie. So, Zero's got the Black Knights waiting his signal, and they've got no choice but to trust him. Like, he was going to get him to murder him. But Oki understands the importance of being sure of what Euphemia wants, and Todo believes Zero has them standing by because he's already seen how this ends and that he'll need them. Quattro is the only one to suggest that Euphemia's like, maybe she's extra like sincere about this? And Roger says he's more interested in what Zero wants to do. Will he accept a peaceful solution, or will he insist on achieving his goal by force? And then this tedious man shows up, and he's like, hell yeah! Brilliant, amazing, incredible. Something major's about to happen at the stadium. Hello, Crow. The Imperium dude, aim the head, what are you doing? He's like, something huge is going to happen at the stadium, it's going to be brilliant. Oh yes, let's check it out. Oh yes. And then just as he finishes, Diethard reports from Ground Zero that Euphemia has ordered the extermination of the Japanese. And and here you were thinking that the writer of the show, yeah, there's like, imagine Euphemia spinning around murdering everybody. You were thinking the writer of the show wanted to super fuck Lelouch and wanted to make sure he could do no wrong? His power went wrong completely out of his control. He is still completely blameless in this. Other than, I mean, like, he was going to get her to murder him. Lelouch has still got an out on this one. He's fine. Now let's find, let's go to images, settings, well, tools, the other one. Animated, because there's got to be a gif of her just fucking murdering everybody, because it's really good. Okay, well, there's a gif of her trying to reload the assault rifle, and she's like, oh, well, I need more bullets if I'm going to kill all of the Japanese, but no, that's no good. That's not what I'm after. Yeah, here we go. He was gloating about having superpowers and it backfired. That's far from... Nope, he's pure and innocent on this one. How could he have known it was gonna go out of control like that? I mean, that lady told him it would happen at some point. Why couldn't it have happened when he told someone to order, like, give him a nice coffee? There's Euphemia just murdering everybody who says they're Japanese. At least he's pure and blameless on this. But anyway, Diethard is amazed at the show that Zero's put on. Whoever he did it, he's managed to get a far better reaction than the plan they originally discussed of having Euphemia murder him was gonna. And Rakshara can't disagree that this isn't amazing, but she's disturbed by Diethard's excitement. And he's like, but how couldn't I be? This whole thing's going worldwide. It's gonna take the world by storm, with Zero at the eye. How could he know that if he gave an order to someone in the way he always gives a magical so this magic power? He always turns it on. And this time, he didn't, but it happened. So here's Dalton, who's like, Kisama, Zero, what did you... Yeah, he's like, what did you do to Euphemia? He's like, oh shit, it's Dalton, he's coming to get me. But if he can't, like, fix the situation, time to make the best out of it. So Suzaku sets Lloyd and Cecile looking for Euphemia because she's somewhere in the riot, and he's going to get as many Japanese people as he can to safety because he knows that Euphemia would never order this. But a mysterious man tells him to find Euphemia and stop her himself. He'll take care of the civilians. By the light of the sun, I'm good. So we're like, so this is just another of Aim's tricks, right? And Aim's like, oh no, I'm just a spectator on this one. Are you sure it wasn't your glorious leader? Zero, And he's like, who else could it be? I'm like, no way, dude, no way. And he's like, well, believe me or not, I don't care. So Crow tells him to cut the shit and just come at him straight. And then he says, oh, there's a reason I'm going through your comrades, so your heart will waver between fighting to survive and wanting to die. Either way, more pressing is to mount a rescue operation. And the Crow just goes, alright, this is going to be a cliche, but I'm saying it anyway. This ain't over! And then off it go. And Aim's like, the Britannia Union's going to be in for a wild ride. It's so good. Guys, it's like when this happens and you're like, this went a funny direction. This is why the first season is like, it's a wild, like it's not brilliant, but it's alright. And it's a wild ride because it pulls shit like this when you're just like, oh, Lelouch is perfect and incredible, and then he makes probably the only, like, the goodest person in the world fucking do a genocide. Yeah, Toad orders to break down stadium walls to get all the Japanese out. Britannian soldiers are covering her, so how can we break through them? And then, Daitan, come here. And Daitan summons his, like, 200 meter tall, actually it's like 120, 150 meter tall robot, and just karate chops the side of the stadium over. And to stop the Britannians from gunning down the Japanese as they run away, he's like, how dare you! Silence! Daitan 3 will crush the plots of evil in the name of all the people of the world. If you have no fear of the sun's radiance, then face me! Banjo, you came here too! Sorry I couldn't join earlier. And he's like, hey, it's that dude Azutha? And he's like, yeah, he's really fucking good. He's a billionaire James Bond cyborg in a robot, don't worry about it. But he's saddened that the Black Knights are burning with righteous fury at the Britannians' cowardly plot. He's like, come on, guys. You haven't figured out what's happened? But he and Roger know they've got no choice but to fight right now. And now we gotta do it in 2 turns. Damn, it's that freaking cunt, dude. And here's Banjo, he's good. He's really good. He's fucking incredible. 30,000 free money. I mean, what more do you need? I mean, we don't need his Bokken or Battle Spirit, so that frees up 2 slots. And, you know, he's Daitan. You could turn into a plane, which, you know, it's not as good as regular Daitan. And the Dai Tank, which, again, isn't as good as regular Daitan. Defeat all enemies within 2 turns. Alright. What the host do? Yeah, no, he told her to murder all the Japanese people. Where's this guy? Why is it Daitan 3 anyway? Because it's got the 3 forms. It's the Invincible Man Daitan 3. The Invincible Iron Man at Daitan 3. Trider and Zambot are the other Invincibles. Muteki Tetsujin Daitan 3. Okay, Euphemia Britannia, you one of Relina's friends. Why did you do it? Why did you give that order to murder every Japanese person? Gotcha. Danko, what are you gonna stream? Is Luch going too far? No, he's not going far enough. He should have told her to kill every Britannian. No, Kano's already quickly gone. There's regular Japan, which is free and very insular, and then there's and that's where all the super robots come from, and then there's the Japan that Britannia already owned, that they call Area 11 instead of Japan, so eat shit. Walk a fire-type man in the water. Okay, well, this shouldn't take too long, this stage, because it's like, do it in 2 turns. And then I can't peep it. Roger, it seems that your judgment was mistaken. My judgment of Sci-Fi Euphemia still hasn't changed. Sore loser? Of course not, but this still doesn't make sense. Why did she do what she did? I want the truth. Okay, and then he flies over here. And we'll accelerate again, and we'll plasma gimmick these jokers. Pretty sure Calendar straight up one-shots everything. How could you? All those people who came here today wanted was to live in peace. Euphemia Britannia, you'll pay for this. I swear it. Mad as fuck about everything. Oh no, curse you! I'm Kazuki Kallen, and I'm good. Okay, she needs to get over to that group. Okay, no, Daitan can deal with that group. Okay, she'll come over here to deal with these dudes because they're stronger. How many people killed? Like, actually a lot. Like, a lot of people. She murdered a lot of people. It's probably going to turn out that we saved a lot, though, this time. Because it's the Super Robot Wars. A world ruled by violence, fear, and chaos. But it's my world now. So Daitan 3 and I will clear the mist of terror that chokes this world. You get him, Banjo. Yeah, it turns out you can fit a lot of people in a football stadium. Like, you can fit a lot of people just in the seats, let alone also then filling the entire stadium ground as well. Whole lot of people in there. Titan Zanba, 2 cut. Oh, I'm actually good and cool, me. Yeah, people think we were the big murders, but actually, it turns out Euphemia was the biggest murder of all, when you think about it. Ogi. Chigusa. Looks like I'll have to take down Britannia for us to be together. I'll fight. I'll take back Japan and make us a home where we can live together. Oh, dude, you could not be really fucking creepy and get fucked. Just go away. I hate him. I hate Ogi so much. Like, everything about him is the worst.
Dang it, you dirty Britannians, that was low.
I hope you're ready for a beating, because the Black Knights ride with the anger and hatred of the true Japan. Is the plan backfired? No, the plan has worked perfectly. Zero was gonna get Euphemia to murder him, so he could be a martyr and she would be made out to be a liar, but instead she just murdered loads of people, so she's even more viscerally huge big faker, and she'll go down in history as one of the greatest war criminals of all time. Literally rounded everybody up into a sports stadium, then murdered them. Cartoonishly. And then also asked them if they would mind dying. You could say the Japanese who came here because they believed in Britannia were foolish. But the real villain here is Euphemia Britannia. She'll pay for trampling on the hopes of our people. True monster. Never seen a bigger monster in my entire life than that lady. Yeah, he just learned the Fury also. Yeah, this is the third stage. It's the last one, because you can't really go many places from that. You just made that lady murder a lot of people. Yeah, the I have an amnesia lady in my house guy. You're meant to he's just meant to be alright. You're meant to be like, damn, he just wants to live together with that lady. He's got true love that he would never experience because she's an honorary Britannian and he's an 11. And also, she gets a shot at true happiness, like she really loves him. Now that she's a totally different person than she was before, all it takes is brain damage. And then, you can be happy living a fucking lie. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Euphemia also was like, no, I can't, don't, but no, I can't. Briefly, and that's the first time anyone has even had even the slightest resistance to the Lelouch's big moves. Titan 3! This dude murdering them all because they're all small and he's double large. So he's doing the big murders on them, even with no upgrades. What's Daitan's full upgrade? If Daitan's full upgrade is still, it dodges a little bit, then I'm gonna be mad. Because that's a shit one. Yeah, mobility plus 50. Like, that's really good in Z3 because that's straight up plus 50% dodge. But in this game, it still goes through a formula. So it's not 1-to-1 extra dodge chance. A Titan fan. Wah 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 wah. Banjo is handsome. He's charismatic, rich, handsome, smart, a robot. What more do you need in a man? thought that dude was going to be a strong boy, but it turns out he was a garbage man. Who's left? This one dude who just moved rather than attacking because he didn't want to get murdered. Alright, sure. Yeah, I don't think it's still the next game we learn about C2. Like, this game goes light on the C2 backstory, but Season 2 Aegeus goes into it. Yeah, Daitai doesn't need dodge, it's the Invincible Iron Man, but then the full upgrade bonus is just more dodge. Which is useless because it's invincible. It's too big. And we did it. Nice work. What's going on inside that stadium? So, Euphemia's still murdering everybody, every Japanese person she can see. So here's Zero, Euphemia. Oh goodness, I thought you were Japanese. Now, about the Special Administrative Region of Japan. Oh my, it's Japan, isn't it? I would have made it happen, by your side. Points a gun. Farewell. And he shoots her. Why, Lulu? Goodbye, Yuffie. I think you're my first love. And then Suzaku. Suzaku! Yuffie! Yuffie! And then C2's come to lift Zero out and leave in Euphemia in Suzaku's arms. In the show, she like gets out of the stadium, is chasing around, gunning people in the streets, and then they kick her in a big robot. It's whatever your first girlfriend do. Your first love. You accidentally made her do a genocide. So C2 was like, I don't think you'd actually do it. He's like, shut up. She's like, oh wait, okay, that happened. And then Zero's like, you fucking gave me the Gaius and fucked it, and you're a big shithead, and I hate you. You're the worst. Ugh. But he composes himself and is like, Black Knights, I have ended Euphemia's life. So let's get out of here. And aim here is like, ooh yes, all this wavering, yes, all this chaos and swaying, ooh yeah. He knows Zero's ever-expanding list of sins, and he's got another fight lined up for us. So, Crow Boost, eat this. It's Marguerite. Crow Boost. So, she wants to kill that dude. Zero's like, alright everybody, we gotta... Let's do a majestic victory and restore hope to the Japanese after Britannia were monstrous in what they did. And now we've got to fight these awful things again. It was one of the worst prom weekends. Like, number 1 worst prom weekend, Carrie. Number 2 worst prom weekend, accidentally mind controlling your first girlfriend to do a genocide. Get fucked, dinosaur. I hate him. I hate him. Yeah, the Dimensional Beasts of the Daemons are actually just awful. They drain your will, they drain your energy, they have barriers, they're all really fucking tough with too many hit points. They're just fucking bad and I hate them. Did he just shot you for? Yeah, he did. He just walked up to her and was like, I would have done it. Your plan was good. but then you fucked it by any shot. Imperium. Shoot that dude. Come over here. Don't get to go again because these dudes are all too strong. I used all my going fast to get there. Oh, it's okay. I can get within range of that dude. Phew, got him, because I'm big and strong and powerful. Yeah, oh thunder, this dude. Yeah, in the show she like gets out and is running around gunning people down in the street, and there's the bit that I saw where she's like trying to put the magazine in the gun. She's like, I need you to reload Mr. Gun, or otherwise I won't be able to murder every Japanese. Every Nihonjin. And then they get her in a robot, they kick her. Couldn't even fucking kill it. Too strong. Can Kiriko support himself against them though? That's important. Good. He finally can, because he hasn't been able to do it until now. I played Bob. I did Bob Boy looking away yesterday. I don't play Bob Boy though. We had a good time. We had a good giggle going down Memory Lane. Oh, you need to get on the ground because that man cannot assist you when you're in the sky. Get you, stake my life on it. Yeah, it's got it's all of them. All of them from the inception, from the very first one. The repository. Also, fuck lambda drives. That dude actually, like, Galeron, he's not a mook, but his robot, fuck him. He's the worst. You two dudes just need to, I don't know, get fucked. Oh my god, there's a dude down there! At least he can fight back. And Roger's here, so if anybody dies, it's actually free. See, he's going to use the handgun. Good, he did actually get him. Like, the hardest stage in this game is Bird Human. Because it's like the first one where you fight a lot of dimensional beasts, the super good ones, and you just don't have the resources to deal with them properly. Yeah, Galeron who's like, let's play a game, Kashim. Kashim, my beautiful Kashim. Where are you, my beautiful Kashim? With your eyes of a saint, Kashim. Loves that dude, wants to smooch him every time. But that dude is like the hardest enemy. He's like, you can actually game over in W, and I know what you're thinking, it's ridiculous. But, like, holy shit, that dude. he will murder your ass because you can't shoot him because he always uses a million spells and also is invincible. Yeah, like Jay doesn't get far enough along in the Full Metal Panic storyline for him to have his explanation. But basic, like the gist of it is, and I won't go into the circumstances of when he reveals it because it's also extremely Garon the way he reveals it all. Is he was a soldier in where Kashim, old Sosuke, was a child soldier in that region, and he saw him, and he had such beautiful, pure eyes. He had the eyes of a saint, but he could still murder people. And Garon, damn, he liked that kid. He wants his beautiful Kashim back. But he's mostly just... like, I think he was always a bad dude, but he wasn't super crazy. But he's super crazy because, how I did my defense impregnable? Because when he got shot in the head and had the plate put in, and then also all the drugs they give you so you can do lambda drivers, like that makes you go fucking nuts. Can we defeat Marguerite? I don't think we have to defeat her with that. I think you just have to defeat her at all with Crow. Yeah, you just gotta shoot her down with Crow. You don't gotta do it. Alright. You, Buster Rifle. That dude. Big Buster Rifle. That dude. Very nice. What did you just learn? Not that it matters because this isn't canon. Charge. Okay, so that's all this bullshit's post-movement. And for a secret, we need to defeat Marguerite with Crow. But, like, that's easy enough. Now we can deal with Marguerite's super high-res head, and the rest of it isn't for some reason. I'm Marguerite Pistel. Got him. This dude can't do shit and sucks, but he can support. Down to 30. Good. First, let's murder that dude. How much the Professor owes to Crow? She doesn't owe him anything. I mean, I guess she owes him 10,010, but she writes all of his paychecks anyway, so she can just say that actually he didn't earn that much. It's showtime. You've all just got too much health and I hate it. Get him, thrower. Fucking twat. So good. And his big pizza hair. You have a couple of scalers though, like old Lulu can do it too. Get that dude. Get that dude. Yeah, Troy's only got the one gun right now. He just learned the bless. Okay, then I've got dialogue for these two jokers. On guard, Crowbroost. I think she's serious this time. She wants my blood, huh? You took from me the last thing I had. You'll pay. I don't care if you're some fancy honourable knight, you gotta stay frosty on the battlefield. If I'm fighting for my life, I fight like I want to live. And that means giving it all I got. Tell her, Crow? And the two guys I haven't used are the two idiots, so I'm not that fussed. Oh look, here's one of them right now. Oh look, here's another one. Hi Rosy, how you doing? You Miss Euphemia murder loads of people. They're all fucking dead now. Yeah, classic Yuffie, always the genocide. Okay, we did it. Yeah, and the Crow's like, sorry, I can't afford mercy either. Okay, that's what he says when he says that line. Got it, sure. But, okay, so she drops the go fast, and she's like, ugh, I can't avenge my brother. She flies away, and it's like, yay, we got that Dog of the Imperium. It's like, but, wait, brother? I mean, you had no idea what she's talking about? She's like, no idea. I mean, the Imperium's just her, that other dude, and all the monsters, right? I don't know, maybe, I guess. You say, dude. You're the expert. Space Lelouch. Space Lelouch. Totally cancelled. Don't murder all your friends, dude. Ain't worth it. Got him. Did it. Nailed it. Got him. Nice work, everybody. Okay, aim is gloating. The scales wavered, but the fulcrum did not break. And then he leaves. It's like, wow, look at this fucking guy. He sucks, and I hate him. So Zero calls everybody to fall back to base, and he can't keep the sadness out of his voice. And Banjo's got some questions for him. And we get our free money because Banjo is the free money man. Little did he know that AIM told her brother was in Space Dinosaur. Yeah, I mean, what a fool. And here's Charles in his mysterious burst. Ha 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 ha! Fight, Lelouch, my son. No, Zero! Your Gaius is the power of the king, but the extent of its power is in your hands. Struggle. Fight until you can no longer, or the world is united. It's his dad, he's a fucking wild man. That Pendragon. So Cornelia's on her way, and that means Lloyd and Cecile are going to give Suzaku and Euphemia some privacy. So, Suzaku, I'm here, Euphemia. Just tell me one thing. Why did you give those orders? Orders? What orders? But Suzaku, aren't you Japanese? Yeah. Yuffie! I can't kill Suzaku. Or I couldn't... Yuffie? Suzaku, the ceremony. Japan, how did... Don't you remember, Yuffie? Were the Japanese happy? Was I good? Yuffie, the Special Administrative Region, was a huge success. Everyone in Japan was really happy. Good. But it's strange, I can't see your face. Go to school, I never finished. Yuffie, you can still go. You can even come with me to Ashford, it'll be fun. We'll go together. Go for me. No, Yuffie, no! I'm really happy to... Yuffie! Why did you... No, here's a mysterious little chappy. Do you really want to know? What's a kid doing here? Hello, Suzaku Kurugi. My name is V2. V2? Everything's his fault. Zero's the one that made Euphemia go wrong. How do you know? I'll tell you who Zero is too. In fact, Zero's someone you know. Suzaku Kurugi, if you want to know the truth, fight. Fight to change the world. Nice point. V2 has got a huge fucking head. Like, holy shit. He's got a head like a fucking gourd. Howdy, Cases, how you doing? And Sushwaka, how you doing too? Look at him. Fucking V2. V2. Fuck V2. I hate him. He sucks. Did you say he? Yep. V2 is a he. He's a twig. He fucking is, right? So Dieter wants to know exactly what Zero did, and Zero's like, so, about world events, huh? He's like, okay, well, there's terrorism is spiking while dimensional monsters overrun the globe. Banjo's been following the Imperium, because Fog Super asked him to, and he was on AIM's trail, then he came to Area 11, and he figured there's a goal behind their seeming capriciousness, and this exact thing was their aim, to plunge the world into endless war. Diethard doesn't appreciate Banjo interfering at the stadium. He was hoping for a panorama of carnage. Just in case you didn't know that he's a shithead. The Black Knight's like... What? Yeah, he's like, the Black Knights have no interest in minimizing casualties. And everyone's like, we definitely want as few Japanese people to die as possible. What the fuck's wrong with you? And Diethard just says, a necessary sacrifice to Zero's new Japan. And then... Zero is like, Diethard, Shut up. Banjo, thank you for your help. Anything, and then Interning's like, oh, I'm glad he managed to limit some of the damage I caused through euphemia. And here's Kagura Noriega, the de facto empress of the Kyoto group that basically funds and controls the Japanese resistance. She's come to meet Zero, and she was insistent too. She wanted to meet her future husband in person. It's like, wait, future husband? But what? And he's like, of course we were going to get married. If he's going to rule Japan, he needs someone at his side. And Zero's like, you think I can win? She says, of course, because I'm a goddess of victory. And then Zero then says, unfortunately, I've already sold myself to the devil. I'm in no position to follow a goddess. And let's find a picture of Kagura in Code Geass so you can see her. Like, she's actually, like, fucking 10. Yeah, Kagura Sumeragi. And the other one's Sumeragi. No, there you go. So Kagura Sumeragi. Let's find a picture of her. Yeah, she's 14 and 5'1". Oh my god, that's an actual hideous fucking picture of her. Okay, fucking wiki, just give me a good picture. All these pictures are no good. I need a in a position for scale. Oh, that's her against an actual 6-year-old. That doesn't help. She does have like a straight up fucking triangle face. Okay, there's no good full body shots of her standing next to Zero, but she pretty, like, because he's 90% legs and then a head on top, like, she basically just comes up to his waist and is like, hell yeah, I'm gonna kiss you and marry you all the time. But, yeah, he's in no position to follow a goddess, so, less poetic alternative, rejoins Exis. He knows that Elgin should be gathering back together because the Imperium did some bullshit, and Deithai is like, now's the time to strike while the iron of Japan's fury is hot. And Zero just says, as long as the Imperium is allowed to run free, neither Japan nor the world will know peace. Besides, the Black Knights have to represent a force for good, especially right now when that thing just happened. So everybody else agrees, now's not the time to worry about Britannia. And Zero, in fact, orders Deithai to organise the remaining resistance for the upcoming battle and not make a big fucking deal about what happened today. He's going to beat the Imperium as a step to reclaim Yuffie's dream of peace. As a tiny, you know, recompense for crushing it himself, because he's a shithead. Lelouch swings by Ashford and he says it's to mourn Euphemia. And then Suzuki's like, Lelouch, have you ever hated someone so much you'd kill them? Yes. I always thought that was wrong. I thought you had to follow rules or it was just murder. But now I find myself fighting to kill someone because I hate them so much. And that would be... Yep. Go ahead. It's for Yuffie, isn't it? I'm prepared. I won't take it back. Thank you, Lelouch. Of course. We're friends, aren't we? For 7 years? Yeah. Sorry, I won't be able to see you go. I'm going off to battle. That's alright. Be safe. Yeah. Goodbye, Lelouch. Suzuki, do you suspect me? Deep down? Well, that's fine. I have nothing left to lose. Suzuki, my hands are stained. Come at me if you want. I'll respond in kind. Because we're friends. Just cackling. Maybe I've wanted this ever since then. To destroy. to lose. But you have to destroy to create. And if emotion gets in the way, I'll get rid of it. Are we going, Lelouch? Let's. It's all I've got left. And then internally, you look sad, Lelouch. Is this how you plan to atone? And it's those. And then all the nerds are back. Let's see if there's anybody weird and new that joined on the other routes. Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, that's that. You can't make an omelette without